There, number 1 is Historic Llewellyn. 2 Tier Trial. Norman Williamson, who's made a brilliant start to Hennessy Day. He's won the first 2 races. He's got a chance here. He's also got a chance in the next race on Goguenard, and also he rides ad hoc in the Hennessy. Number 3 is Carlavon, Tony McCoy. 4 First Gold, who's 13-8 favourite for the King George with Corals. Thierry Dumen in the saddle today. 5 Joyouche, Dean Gallagher. 6 Splendid, Warren Marston. Number 7 Splendid Tyne, Andrew Thornton. He'll be carrying our rider cam. And number 8 is Take a Turn, the rank outsider David Howard. So we've got 8 to run in this Cahoot long distance hurdle. 3 miles, half a furlong the trip. And of course First Gold is a red hot favourite. What's the latest, Angus?
10 to 11 is the current price on First Gold, Jim, and it has touched evens, but only in very odd places, and I'd be very surprised if it doesn't return odds on. Carlavon is a 7-2 strong second favourite, having opened at 4s. Splendid is 7s. The interesting one is this Teatral, who's drifted out now to 9 to 1, and bear in mind the jockey's won the first 2 races. That is a massive price. Historic is 9 to 1 from 10s. It's 33 Splendid Time. Joyouche is 66 to 1, and it would be the biggest shot that I think we've ever seen on BBC Racing if Take a Turn were to win at 500 to 1.
They jump a total of 12 flights, and Historic goes off in the lead from Splendid as they sort themselves out, and Splendid Time up there over on the far side with a noseband. Joyouche settling about 4th. Thierry Dumen has First Gold in the middle of that pack. The white cap in about 6th position as they head over the first. The favourite jumped it well, all over safely, and Historic in the pink jacket shows the way from Joyouche out deep on the track. First Gold right there in the centre. Splendid is behind them, followed by Splendid Time, and out deep on the track there is Carlavon, followed further back in the field by the rank outsider Take a Turn, and Teatral just going past him on the inside. Swinging sharply left-handed, racing across the top of the track. Historic out in front by 3 parts of a length to First Gold, who's taking closer order rather more quickly than I thought he might. He's gone into a very clear second in the centre there, followed next in the field by Joyouche, who's trapped out a little bit wide. Splendid tucked in behind them from Splendid Time. Carlavon is next from Teatral, and the rank outsider Take a Turn. Into the home straight now. And the pace is pretty generous considering the trip and also the ground. Historic over on the far side, first to rise from First Gold in the centre. Splendid just behind them over on the far rail. Followed next in the centre by Splendid Time from Carlavon. Teatral edging closer on the inside as they come to the third. Further back then Joyouche, who was just screwed in mid-air there and landed awkwardly, but got away with it, and still last is Take a Turn. Up towards the next. Historic over on the far side, joined by First Gold. Just in behind them is Splendid, followed then by Carlavon and Splendid Time on the near side. Teatral is keeping these leaders well and truly in his sights. That's the black and white jacket right over on the far side. On the extreme left is Joyouche as they drawn out of the 5th, and they've left to Take a Turn behind. Over the 5th, all land safely. And it's Historic out in front here by the best part of a length to First Gold, who's up in 2nd place, and Thierry Dumen has him beautifully poised. Half a length away then is Splendid, followed by Splendid Time, followed then by Carlavon, Joyouche, Teatral, and a gap in the field then to Take a Turn. They've got just under a circuit to go. So far so good for the favourite. Thierry Dumen has got him up very handy indeed, this 13-8 favourite for the King George with Coral. He's a 5-1 favourite with Ladbroke for the Gold Cup. And this is his pipe opener for the King George. Heading into the back, Historic over on the far side from First Gold. Further back on the inside then follows Splendid. Carlavon's taken hold of the bit and starting to move up now, followed then by Teatral as they reach flight number 6. Leaders jump it okay. Teatral drop back there. Carlavon is further back in the field as they head now towards flight number 7. Historic, the pink jacket over on the far side. On the near side, the white cap of First Gold. Splendid just in behind them. Teatral is moving up well. They're followed by Carlavon, a gap then to Splendid Time as they head now to the 7th. And First Gold on the near side, moving up closer to Historic. A much better jump by First Gold there on the outside. They've kicked away now from Splendid, from Carlavant, Trial, a gap then to Joyous, Splendid Time, and Forget About Take a Turn as they head now towards 5 out. This is the 8th flight overall, and Thierry Dumaine must be contemplating a move. Will he go on at this stage? Heads now towards 5 out. Historic on the near side. First Gold just wrapped the top of that. Wasn't fluent, but he got away with it. On the inside in third is Splendid, followed by Carlavant, who's running on fairly well. Trial is next. They've drawn right away from Splendid Time, Joyous, and Forget About Take a Turn. Rounding the turn now once again out of the back, and they've got 4 flights awaiting them in the home straight, and so far Thierry Dumaine is sitting there beautifully poised on the favourite First Gold. The odds-on favourite today as they head across the top of the track. Historic on the near side. Now he starts to get to work on First Gold as he looms up on the outside. Splendid in behind them's being niggled. Carlavant's now moving up. Trial going pretty well, about 5 lengths away, and they've drawn right away from the others. As they swing into the home straight now, they've got 4 flights left to jump in this Cahoot long distance hurdle. Historic on the far side, a length in front of First Gold. They're followed by Splendid and Carlavant, followed further back by Trial as they come to 4 out. And over on the far side, the first to rise is Historic from First Gold. He gets to work now on the favourite. Splendid is further back, followed by Trial and Carlavant on the near side. 3 out, and it's Historic over on the far side. Grabbed now by First Gold. He's going for him now, the favourite. They're 3 lengths to Splendid, Trial, and then Carlavant. Racing up with 2 left to jump. Historic still in the hunt, though. Historic on the far side at First Gold. They take the second last together. 3 lengths to Splendid, a long gap to Trial. A long run before they reach the last, and he's pulling out all the stops. Historic the far side. He's making it really hard for the favourite First Gold. It's Historic from First Gold. Splendid running on well. There might be an upset here. 1 left to jump. Splendid's coming at Historic. They draw towards the last together. It's Historic on the near side who lands in front. Splendid coming at him from First Gold, who won't win. 100 yards left to go. Historic digging deep for Llewellyn. Is going to pull up a boil over here, I reckon. Punched down, it's Historic, who goes on to win the long distance hurdle. In second, Splendid. Third, First Gold. Followed further back by Carlavant, then Trial. They're the only finishers. And now the post-mortems start because the favourite First Gold has been beaten here in what appeared to be an easy task. He had every chance in the run, but he's been beaten. Not the first time, though, of course. He was beaten here last year in a chase, but it is an upset just the same. There's Thierry Dumaine coming back. It'll be interesting to hear comments from him when he dismounts, but obviously the horse did need it. But he did have the race in his keeping with 3 to jump, I thought. But let's check the placing.
First number 1, Historic at 10 to 1. Second number 6, Splendid at 7 to 1. And third number 4, First Gold, the odds on 4 to 5 favourite.